Chapter 8. The Reckoning. Finnley Sparks had done his best. He had given the Empire's commander a chance to grasp the truth before it was too late. But hesitation hung in the air like the last breath before disaster. Delta's voice crackled in his earpiece. "Captain, the warships remain on standby, but if they decide you're a threat, engagement is imminent." Finnley clenched his fists. They still didn't fully believe him. The commander finally spoke. "You're asking me to abandon protocol over the word of a rogue ship captain." Finnley exhaled sharply. "I'm asking you to think. You felt it, didn't you? The shift in space, the anomaly that shouldn't exist." Silence. "Then, we have detected distortions." Finnley pressed on. "That's not a coincidence. The Watcher is stirring because someone, somewhere, is about to make the mistake. And if you don't stop it, your warships, your empire, your entire civilization won't get a chance to fix it." The comms buzzed with tension. Delta calculated rapidly. "Captain, you must secure proof before they dismiss this as speculation." Finnley's mind raced. Proof. Then an idea. He accessed the deep space scan logs from SS Horizon's sensors the moment they had entered restricted space. The readings showed a pulse, something vast, unseen, watching. Finnley sent the data directly to the Empire's commander. "Check your own systems. You'll find the same distortion. The Watcher doesn't cause chaos. It responds to it. And trust me, you don't want to be the reason it fully wakes up." A long pause. Then, static. A deep inhale from the commander. "We need time to verify this." Finnley's pulse pounded. Time. They still had time. Delta's hologram flickered. "Captain, if the Empire confirms the anomaly, they may halt their experimentation. But if they deny it, then we are at risk." Finnley clenched his jaw. "They don't have time for bureaucratic red tape. They need to understand that if they make the mistake, we all lose." The warships remained still, yet tension filled the air. The universe was watching, and somewhere in the void the silent Watcher was listening. The Empire's warships remained still, their towering forms casting an oppressive shadow across the void. SS Horizon hung in the silence between uncertainty and catastrophe, its captain standing at the edge of the most crucial decision of his life. Delta flickered beside Finnley, her digital form shifting anxiously. "Captain, the Empire's verification process is slow. If they do not act swiftly, if the mistake is already in motion, we may already be too late." Finnley inhaled sharply. No, he refused to believe that. His fingers tightened over the console. "Commander, you don't have the luxury of time. Whatever experiment your people are conducting, if it disrupts the balance, if it crosses whatever unseen threshold, the Watcher will move." A beat of silence. Then, "You expect us to abandon years of research based on warnings from a rogue engineer?" Finnley clenched his jaw. "I expect you to realize that war and conquest won't matter if there is nothing left to fight for." Delta's interface flickered with incoming data, real-time sensor updates. Her voice was sharp. "Captain, gravitational anomalies are increasing. The Watcher is reacting." Finnley felt a cold certainty settle in his gut. It was happening. The mistake was being made. The warship suddenly shifted position, recalibrating weapons. Finnley's pulse spiked. "What?" Delta processed rapidly. "They are preparing to strike, but not at us." A second fleet had arrived, scientific vessels from the Empire itself, carrying the very research Finnley had warned them about. And now, the warships were considering destroying the experiment before it could go further. Finnley froze. Would attacking the research site be enough to stop the Watcher? Or would that become the mistake itself? The universe tensed, waiting for a choice. Finnley Sparks could feel the weight of time pressing against him. The research experiment had already begun. The silent Watcher was stirring, and the Empire's warships were moments away from wiping the project from existence. Destroying it could end everything. Letting it continue might doom them all. Neither choice was right. There had to be another way. Finnley's hands flew across the console. "Delta, scan every detail of the experiment. There has to be a critical point before it goes too far." Delta's voice sharpened. "Processing." The experiment is studying high-energy gravitational manipulation, specifically the ability to bend space artificially. Finnley's pulse spiked. That's it. The watcher wasn't reacting to the research itself. It was reacting to the fact that they were interfering with the natural order of space and time. The mistake wasn't creating something new, it was disrupting something ancient. Finnley grabbed the comms. "Commander, hold your fire. If you destroy the experiment now, you'll scatter gravitational distortions across the system. That could be the mistake we're trying to stop." The warships hesitated. They were listening. Delta ran rapid calculations. "Captain, we must find a way to stabilize the experiment before it breaches the threshold." Finnley gritted his teeth. "Can we counteract the distortion?" Delta hesitated. "Theoretically, if we create an inverse gravitational field strong enough to neutralize the instability, we may be able to redirect the effects without triggering the watcher." Finnley had a split second to decide. If he was wrong, if the countermeasure failed, he could be the one responsible for making the mistake. But if he didn't try, everything could end anyway. He exhaled. "Prep the field, Delta. We are stopping this the only way we know how, by fixing the science before it ruins us all." SS Horizon shuddered, its energy reserves surging as the inverse gravitational field began to pulse outward. The warships held position, waiting. The research station's core burned white-hot with instability, and deep in the void, the silent watcher was watching. Finnley's hands tightened over the controls. This was it. This was the moment that decided the fate of everything.